Hello everyone, I welcome you all, and here I am going to represent an art integrated project on topic human heart presented by Muskan and Soumya class 10 section A Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Saga Karnal. So human heart, we all are familiar with this term as we have studied about this in our previous classes too. So our body functions like a computer machine which is very well programmed. Similarly to a computer machine, our body have different organs to perform their respective work, as heart is a pumping organ which is an essential unit for our circulatory program. Heart separate oxygenated and deoxygenated blood from mixing. Heart, with the help of artery, transport oxygenated blood to the all body parts, and heart, with the help of veins, collect deoxygenated blood from all the body parts. This all movement of blood form a circulatory system. Here the heart perform very essential role in it. So now what about the outer appearance of human heart? It is conical muscular shape. It is in reddish color. The size of heart is 12 cm long and 4 cm broad. It is broader from the upper side and pointed from the end. So now about the position of human heart. We know that the heart lie in the left side, but actually it is not. It is just tilted toward the left side. It lie inside the aortic cavity. The aortic cavity is a airtight muscle which support and enclose the lungs and heart. Heart is tightly towards the left side, as therefore we feel that our heartbeat from the left side. The pointed part of the heart lie in the diaphragm. Diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscular partition between abdomen and the aortic cavity. So now about the structure of human heart. As for any machinery, we require a safety measure. Similarly to that, for the smooth functioning of heart, a fluid is present known as pericardium. It is present to prevent the heart from shock and allow the frictionless movement. Heart is mainly divided into major four segments in order to keep oxygenated and deoxygenated blood separate. These segments are right auricle, right ventricle, left auricle, and left ventricle. Various parts which also help in the separation of blood are superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, pulmonary trunk, and aorta. Why there are the separation inside the heart and why are they required? What are their duties? So here we know about the right auricle and right ventricle. Right part of our heart always receive the deoxygenated blood. Hence the right part of our heart, including right auricle and right ventricle, transport blood towards the left for oxygenation. Right auricle is connected by the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava, which receives the deoxygenated blood from all over the body. Right ventricle, they transport the deoxygenated blood received by the right auricle into the pulmonary trunk, which gives the rise to the pulmonary artery which goes through the lungs. So now what about the left side? Why the left partition is used? So left auricle and left ventricle, as blood oxygenated through lungs transported by the pulmonary vein, the entering of the blood is supported by aorta. Now from the left auricle it is transported to the left ventricle. So from here the blood can be supplied to the whole body, and the blood which is going to be travel throughout the body with the help of arteries is oxygenated. So now about the working and mechanism of heart include the transportation of the blood. As deoxygenated blood is received by the superior and inferior vena cava, enters to the right auricle. When the muscles of right auricle contract, it transports blood to the right ventricle, and the entrance of blood is opened by the right auricle and ventricle aperture. This opening is guarded by tricuspid valve. So now the next section includes the transportation of blood when it reaches to the right ventricle. So when the blood is in the right ventricle, by the contraction of muscle, blood is transported into the pulmonary trunk. Now what happens when the blood enters to the pulmonary trunk? After receiving the pulmonary trunk, the blood inside the pulmonary trunk divides into the veins called the pulmonary, it's not veins, divided in the pulmonary artery, which receives to the lungs and oxygenated. So now how does oxygenated blood receives to the left auricle? These pulmonary artery transport blood into the pulmonary vein, which is oxidized. That means it consists oxygen. These pulmonary veins enter to the left auricle. The entrance is guarded by aorta. What happened to blood after reaching in the left auricle? So here, when the oxygenated blood is reached in left auricle, the muscles of left auricle contracts and it transport blood to the left ventricle. The opening of left ventricle called as the left auricle and ventricle aperture and guarded by bicuspida. So now when the blood is reached to the left ventricle, which is completely oxygenated, the blood is transported to all over the body part except lung. So here I end of this series. Thank you for watching.